What, y'all hold sleep? Where everybody at? Where everybody at? Y'all know I do this at 10:15 now. Where everybody at? I know everybody ain't fell asleep because everybody was at Scotty house. So I know all y'all ain't sleep. Like, where the hell y'all at? Like, what's tea? What's going on? Like, I don't understand. Get active. Say something. Holla. Talk. Like, I guess. Hey, what's good, y'all? Well, fine, Simona. You got an excuse. Go to sleep. You can catch the replay. Child. Everybody want to go to sleep when it's time to come around here. I guess you could put in the replay tomorrow. What's good, y'all? Anywho's, and while we waiting for everybody else to mosey on in here, unless they're gonna continue to play possum, we'll just catch them pun the replaying tomorrow. Anyway, I was up in here going off on this Married to Medicine, well, not the review, but the Married to Medicine reunion. Child, Terrence, you look like you feeling better. I was about to fly up there and cook you some soup. Excuse me. Hey, Patches. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Thank you for noticing. I'm feeling better. Thank you for noticing. Um, but yeah, that breathless bitch. Okay, the breathless one around there. Oh, I'm gonna fuck his ass up tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow to come. I can't wait for tomorrow to come. Can't stand that fuck nigga. Anyway, um, we 6 minutes in. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. I was annoyed too, Antonia. I was real pissed. Is Kenya vindicated? I mean, first of all, before we even get into all of that, I see what Posha punk ass got going on. So y'all do know that Kenya called her out for being a traitor. I think last week because she was taking pictures chilling in Kikina with Britt or whatever, right? And I honestly feel like Posha only doing that to set up her next storyline. If Team Twirl does come back for season 17, I felt like that's what Posha got going on. Here she go again, jeopardizing her friendship with Kenya, throwing her friendship with Kenya under the bus. You know, the same thing she did when the mongoose won't fucking with her, she was all up Kenya ass. And then when the mongoose decided to let her come around again, then she mysteriously all of a sudden had these issues with Kenya, and then they won't cool no more. And I felt like this is kind of what we got going on with this situation here. I really wanted to bring that up. And I felt like that's really what's gonna happen. That's just my opinion. But who is the mongoose? Nene Leaking. Anyway, you must be new here, friend. Nene Leaking. Um, Lanithia leaking all over the damn place, leaks. But so far as Kenya being vindicated, I mean, some can say it don't matter. Kenya being a woman, she shouldn't have did that. But I also feel like if you threaten to pow me on national TV, I feel like at that point, and you got away with it, I feel like at that point, all bets is off. I mean, she got away with threatening to pull out pistols and all type of ammunition and artilleries and shit. And then Kenya came out here and posted, God, look, I ain't even finna get in all of that. But I mean, some can say you can't get mad when Brittany threw a rock and Team Twirl threw a boulder. I get the people that feel that way. And then I also understand the people that feel like no matter what, her being a woman, she shouldn't have did that. But you know, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. All right, y'all. We 9 minutes in. Y'all know I get started at 10. Hey T, I was in NY this weekend. The weather's bipolar. Yeah, I know. Ain't it something? That girl started talking about weapons she had. I ain't even care. And don't even care that Kenya did that. That's fine that you look. I told you, I'm not look, I ain't got a dog in the fight. 10 minutes. All right, y'all. Rope. This is season 16, episode 4. Um, y'all know the vault. Um, just to remind y'all, um, tomorrow at 11:15. Uh, hold on, where the thing at? Oh, here we go. I thought I had it up here. But anyway, like I was saying beforehand, since we passed the 10-minute mark, tomorrow at 11:15, y'all AM. Y'all make sure to be here for the Married to Medicine Lab review. The link is already made where I'm finna cuss the breathless wonder fat ass at. Y'all make sure to be there for that because the gags is gonna start early in the morning because I'm gonna wear that fat punk out. And then make sure to be here tomorrow evening. There we go. At 8:30, we gonna be at Really Be House for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. So yeah, make sure that y'all are also there for that. Uh and that's that on that on that on that. And y'all get these likes up. So long in the tooth ass Angela and that nose meets with Britt to go and work out. Brittany, why the hell you got that dog in a fucking stroller? Like, I really want to know that. Why do you have the dog on a stroller? I thought people take their dogs out for walks and runs so that they can do just that. Walk, run with you, exercise with you. They could get exercise. They could get their angst out. They can get their playtime and all of that. Like, you annoy my spirit. Get that four-legged Margot the fuck out that goddamn stroller. Like, who puts dogs in strollers? Like, you a bug fly in Brittany's mouth, and yeah, see that should have been your incentive to shut the fuck up and just leave well enough alone. That's what that June bug was trying to do because it was probably a June bug. That June bug fell into your soapbox so you could shut the fuck up. But I guess you didn't take the hint, so I whatever. So, and long in the tooth ass Angela and that knows says that she made the mistake of having her mama and her sister involved in her marriage, and now they have issues. And then Britt says that she had the same problem with her sister. Well, which sister? Is this the sister that you said had an issue with you? For I forgot what it was, but I didn't think it had nothing to do with him. Or was it the sister that you said that was working for you and then you had to fire her? Which sister is this one? Is this the big sister or are you the big sister? I think you said she was the big sister. I don't know. We'll get to that later on because I really didn't care. Um, you said the dog named Mimosa is called Mongrel and Mud Brian here. Moving on. Um, Angela and Dad knows wants to host the ladies for an event, including Shamia. She says she's ready to move forward. And then Britt still talk about this shit that she's trying to keep up with Team Twirl. Brittany ain't got nothing going on. All right, and that's very evident in episode 4. Brittany ain't got a punk ass thing going on. You know, Brittany ain't got nothing going on. If we in episode 4 and we still talking about Kenya, you ain't got a punk ass thing going on. I done came to that conclusion. Because I just feel like if you got something going on, we'll see that in episode 4. We still wouldn't be talking and hanging on to Team Twirl. Like, y'all get the likes up. I need more than 82 funky ass likes. There's 176 of y'all. Get it together. That for Brittany. Moving on. So Shamia talks to her sister about what's going on with her down to the music and what she got going on. She working with RL. I believe it was RL. And y'all know he's singing next or whatever. And he's helping her writing a song or doing the song and producing it and so on and some such. And she once sung in a group with Carrie Hilson. I had no idea you sung in a group with Carrie Hilson. See, it's so much shit that we learning about Shamia that makes me wonder why the hell was Portia here in the first place? like, like I'm finding out so much stuff about Shamia that it just makes me question why was we seeing Portia in the first fucking place? Like I just came to the conclusion after watching this scene. Like, why was she ever here? Like, I'm finding out so much stuff about Shamia that I didn't know about, and it's just funny to me at how she became the sad kid. Anyway, Shamia talks about her issue with long in the tooth and nose Angela. Um, um, listen, Shamia, let it go. Please let it go. Listen, Shamia, she your elder at this point, okay? You don't need to be up here arguing with this old lady. All right, you don't need to keep arguing with this old lady. She probably old enough to be your mom. All right, so you it ain't a good look for you to be up here reading down the elderly and tired of the lane and the matronly like that. Like, you don't need to give all that, Shamia. Like, you done made your point. Like, you was somebody before you got with who you was with, apparently. So it's like, you ain't got to give her all that. All right. You ain't got to give her all that. Like, I agree. Just go on ahead, give her the olive branch, and just move on, child. Because you don't need to be up here arguing with her old ass. Like, it ain't no good. it ain't no good look, friend. You don't need to be arguing with the elderly like that. Like, so just let it be. Shamia, okay, let it be. She your elder. You ain't even got to give all. Moving on. So Portia meeting with her team to talk about pushing more products and pushing shit for what she got going on because y'all know she's going through a divorce. And so, she got to be about her money right now because, life is life. Not that I care. And first of all, shout out to Londi. Shout out to Londi. It was cute seeing Londi. I wish we could have heard Londi more than that sissy and punk that y'all had up there searching for camera time, being messy bringing up Drew and what Drew got going on. And you know, a typical sissy and see, that's what I was talking about last episode. I'm so sick and tired of y'all coming up here and get whatever. This ain't got nothing to do with her. Shout out to Miss Londi. It was real good to see Miss Londi, and I really wish we could have heard her voice versus Miss Girl that was looking for some attention and some time. I would have much rather heard from Londi. Yes, rest in peace to Londi, honey. Rest in peace to Londi. Rest in peace to Londi, for real. I really wish we could have. It would have been nice and refreshing to hear her talk versus that bringing up Drew, bringing up how he done found out that you know that he was working with Drew when, you know, when did he become Quincy Jones and all of the rest of that shit. Look, girl, sit down. Moving on. And shout out to Lundy and rest in peace to Lundy, for real. That was the only takeaway that I have from that, was seeing Lundy, because everything else they was talking about, they could kick rocks. Anyway, Drew comes home while Ralph is outside from the basement and whatnot. So they decide to talk his shit. So Ralph has a confessional, and then the lady asks him, why is he up there with a whole suit on and no shirt on? And she was like, you know, it's getting hot outside and you're preparing yourself for, you know, a hot boy summer, you know, you're going through a divorce and all of the rest of that stuff. And he's trying to say, oh, no, that ain't what this is. I'm not outside. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing that. And Ralph telling Drew about one of the children bringing him an article about their divorce. Ralph shows us his basement. Ralph doesn't think that he's a narcissist. Not only does he think he's not a narcissist, Drew had to look up the definition of what the hell a narcissist was. And y'all want to know what I found out about this whole thing? Y'all can't have a decent conversation and a decent relationship with each other. So my thing is, if y'all can have that, then why don't y'all just have that? And if it can be pleasant like that, then why can't he just pleasantly move the fuck out the damn house? I don't know. Like, I listen, and I'm here for Drew. I'm here for Drew. I am. But, you know, I don't know. Some about the both of y'all, and then this, and then like both of y'all are hot and cold. But I listen, look, all right. I don't want y'all to wear my nerve out. Okay. I don't want to see y'all up here 1 minute. Y'all can have a healthy conversation. Y'all can laugh and joke at one another. Y'all could be around the kids and there's no problem. And then the next episode, he back down in the basement. You mad about this, that thing, and the other. He's starting to be petty again, this, that thing, and the other. And then the other episode, we see y'all having a family day. And then y'all gonna be cool again. And then y'all gonna be cordial. Like, get me off the roller coaster. Okay, just get me off the roller coaster, because I just got a feeling that's what's going to happen with y'all, and that's going to get old really, really quickly. And I still feel like one of y'all need to get the fuck out of the house for the children's sake. And I don't care what none of these women gonna get up under the comments and say. I don't give a fuck. This is my damn opinion, and this is how I feel. This is why y'all came around here to hear my thoughts and my opinion. And my thought and my opinion is, I don't think neither one of them is really serving their children any type of justice by doing the shit that they're doing. I just feel like both of them are a glutton for punishment. And you too, Drew. You too, Drew. Just saying. It's okay to put your pride down and just let the nigga have a house. He already said he responsible for getting it. So I just listen. It ain't nothing wrong with doing that, Drew. It's really not. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, you're absolutely right. This is your house. You can have your house, sir. And you could easily go out and get you another home somewhere close by It ain't got to be in the same neighborhood. It ain't got to be down the street. It could be maybe 30-something minutes away. Get you a nice little townhouse, a nice little something for you and your little bachelorette pad, because you's a bachelorette at this point. Get you a cute little bachelorette pad, but you know it's a bachelorette, but she got churn. Get you get you one of those. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that, Drew. And you could really start your life over and live your life again and get back to being Drew. I just don't feel like you could do that with what y'all got going on. Now it's giving fake storyline. I hate that they both lying to them kids. Right, right. Like Drew, it's okay. If he bought it, let him have it. I wouldn't want shit that the fuck nigga got. Look, see, that's why I respect Bernadine. Not Bernadine. Who was it? Was it Bernadine? No, it was I think I can't remember. I think it was her, but it was also what's the other movie? Lord, what's the other movie? The one with Helen. What's the other movie, y'all? Diary of a Mad Black Woman. All right, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. You saw what she did. He can have it. He can have all of it. Take it. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? See, I respect shit like that. I do. I respect shit like that. I respect shit like that. Child. Yeah, Tina too. Like I can respect women that do. Honestly, I got more respect for women that do shit like that. To be real, I honestly do. I do. I do. Like what Kelly did, kinda. I do. You know, but whatever, because the people going, moving on. Um, Speaking of Kelly. Kelly goes to see Kenya with a whole bodyguard child. And then Kelly said that she gotta have that bodyguard because she don't feel safe no more because the ex-husband fat ass say he finna unlife her and all of the rest of that. Much like T.S. Madison said, if he can eat, he can beat, and if he can beat, he can cheat. And I ain't even mad with you, Kelly. Um, but Kelly, for real, you look like you active. Just run from him. This is it. Like I gotta listen. I don't even. I feel like that nigga lose breath just walking up the damn steps. You could outrun and outjuke him. Make that big bitch run out of breath. Bring him to your sides and fuck him up. That's what you do, Kelly. All right, I can see a bitch ass nigga at the end of the day. If he doing all that with you, he a bitch ass nigga. And that's all you got to do to him, Kelly. Okay, just bring that fat fuck nigga down to your size. You understand? Make him chase after you. He gonna run out of breath in 3 minutes. And then when he start breathing real hard, clutching his chest, and then he kneel down, that's when you take an iron skillet, a black iron skillet, like the kind that Joyce Sand had and your mama had, and you put that bitch on the stove and you let it get real hot. And then you take your glove, put it on, you grab that pan, and while he down there doing this, well, use y'all imagination. But I don't condone violence of any kind. But I don't feel like you need to be running around. Because, see, I really feel like a lot to see. He's depending on you being scared. And I'm sorry. Kelly, do what you got to do to protect you and your girls. But it's so many torture methods that I could get. But I don't condone violence. So we're going to move on. I think you're doing right. Play scared. Play scared. Keep having Big Tiny behind you. Keep having Big Swole. You know what I'm saying? Keep having him there with you. You're doing right. Play it up. Play it up. I'm for it, Kelly. Play it up. But now I told you what to do, Kelly. And if you need some more stuff, DM me. I got some more stuff. I was raised by old school food and old school foods. Do you understand? They done did some shit. So just let me know, Kelly. I don't mind helping you out, bitch. Let me know. Anyway, Um, yeah, um, yeah. But I actually loved that scene with her and Team Twirl because I loved how Team Twirl was comfortable enough to be open enough. That's why I wish she had a confession. That's why I wish she had a confessional because again, we keep seeing Team Twirls in all these big ass scenes, and we can't get a confessional out of her. Like I really enjoyed that scene. I like how she was able to open up to Kelly, and Kelly actually gave her some real little sisterly advice. You know what I'm saying? Like I thoroughly enjoyed that part. I did. I did. And we don't always get that with Team Twirl, especially with a new girl. So I was here for that. I was here for that. It just sucks that we can't get a confessional out of her. That's the worst part about it. We do wish she had a confessional, but by the time it was time to film, she was on bad terms with Bravo. Yeah, I know. But still, it still sucks. It sucks that we had that real big moment and we couldn't get her feelings. You know what I'm saying? She really couldn't really give like because you know the confessionals is where they actually really like talk about what they meant by what they, you know what I mean? And like I felt like we really could have had a confessional where she really could have been like, yeah, because you know, it's this and it's that and you know, blah blah blah. Like I really wish we could have had it. Sorry, that's just how I feel. I know that's redundant. I don't give it that. I wish we could have had it. They making us see it, so they just gonna hear my mouth about it. I wish we could have had it. I was surprised Kenya was that open with a newbie. Me too. Me too. I was like I said, we don't get that from Team Twirl, and it sucks. Anyway, the scene that I didn't give a damn about was with born ass Brittany and her born ass sister Cher having a born ass dinner, talking about their born ass sisterly relationship. And listen, Brittany, what I honestly did not like was how you're trying to turn your sister's feelings into, oh well, you know, she just feels a way because you know she really she wants to have what I have. You know, it's hard for her to really see that, you know, I have the husband and I had because that's basically what you was doing. You was basically trying to turn it into she's jealous of you. When I heard Cher says, my issue with you is that I can't just have a conversation with you. I got to have one with you and Mike. And I don't want to always have a conversation with you and Mike. I don't always want Mike in on what I want to talk to my sister about. Sometimes I just want to have that conversation with my sister. That's what Cher said. Cher didn't say nothing about or nothing that Cher gave to me that she's jealous or she's envious because she see what you got and this, that. No, this is what you came up with in your head because you want everybody to be jealous of this down low ass nigga that's a knockoff Brad James that you with. Like, girl, we don't give a damn about this nigga. We don't even know what he do for a living. Like, we don't even know what he do for a living. It's just like you hyping it and building your relationship up like it's just the next best thing to sliced bread. And it's just like, bitch, we think you trade. Like the girls is talking about your man, honey. They really felt like he your good Judy. Like, I guess so, little Miss Introvert. That's her whole storyline. She's married and her 10K ring. I mean, trade and he see. They say he trade and he ride the short yellow bus. So no, I don't think it has nothing to do with her being jealous of Mike and all of that, and you having this, that. No, I don't think that. I think her problem is what she said it is. She wants to talk to you, not him. She's sick of him busting into y'all sisterly things to the point where she can't even feel comfortable enough to talk to just you, bitch. Okay, what you trying? Moving on. Drew meets with Dennis down to the stew, and Drew talks about what's been going on between her and Poke Chop. And Drew asks Dennis, could he bridge the gap between them? But then she turns around and says, listen, the Portia door is closed. However she feels, how she feels, it is what it is. Yeah, that's how you need to carry it, Drew. There don't need to be no bridge in the gap. Honestly, what's done is done. You did what you did. She feels how she feels. Move on. Move on. It is what it is. Listen, at the end of the day, Portia can't come to nobody and talk about girl code. Even to the people who feel like she's wrong and she shouldn't have did it because it's baby daddy territory, Poke Chop ain't owed no girl code. She doesn't stand for girl code. She doesn't live on girl code ground. She doesn't do any of that. So, for the people who's like trying to peddle that shit, you can't get mad at the people for saying, yeah, y'all are stupid. Because, I mean, it just is what it is at this point. And that's just me. And at this point, Drew, there is no bridging of the gap. Fuck it. It's done. And here you are filming a scene with Dennis after Pork Chop gave her grievances, and here you are doing the scene with Dennis. And I agree with Dennis. Dennis said, well, I really don't owe her nothing because around the time we started working, she was out jet setting with her baboon. Okay? She was traveling back and forth and with that nigga when me and you started working. So I didn't feel like I had to go to her about a goddamn thing. She was living her best life. I was living my. Listen, I can't get mad at him for feeling that way because that's the absolute truth. She was. She wasn't thinking about him and what Drew and that situation had going on. She wasn't because she was with the Silverback. Right. And Nigerian eating the fufu and eat goosey soup. Okay, eating Billy Goat's gruff in him. You know what I'm saying? She was probably scamming right along with his ass. Okay. I really feel like Portia should be looked into as well, but that's just really how I feel. But listen, we felt that way about Coach Shaw with Shawshank round there and them stinking ass housewives. We all sat up here and felt like, well, she been doing this shit for over 10 years, living up under your house, up under your roof. How could you not know what she had going on? So, I mean, Angela got a bank dinner and is held down to Bankhead. And y'all know Bankhead is a treacherous city. All right. All of them act like they were scared to go down to Bankhead and all of that rest of that foolishness. But they say it's the ghetto, but that bank, the vault dinner thingy, whatever it was, she was cute. She was cute. She was cute. Now I don't know why they put that in Bankhead, because the way the child was acting, excuse me, the way the child was acting, like I'm just shocked that they'll put something that nice down to the ghetto like that, down to the hood, down to the projects, down to the wards. Like, I mean, I don't know. It was cute though. It was cute. Anyway, the ladies were all asked to wear black, and then Kenya strolled up in there in turquoise, talking about she didn't get the memo. But then when they showed the invite, it said on the invite, we're all black. Team Twirl, if you didn't read the invite, just say you didn't read the invite. Or if you wanted to have a moment, just say you wanted to have a moment. One of the two. Say you either didn't read the whole invite or just say you wanted a moment. Either one of the two would suffice. But the dress was cute though. So here goes Team Twirl. We see yet again, Team Twirl is hugging Britt, but then Britt want to say, well, it wasn't a hug, it was a pat. Team Twirl whole thing is you're wearing makeup, I'm wearing makeup. I'm not finna hug you like that. But whatever. That's what started the bullshit. So Shamia gives long in the tooth and knows Angela an olive branch, literally a bottle of olive oil with a branch sticking out of it. And she offered her an apology. Angela accepts it and they move on. And so will we. Um, when asked who didn't buy anything down to Kelly's event, Kelly said that Drew didn't buy a damn thing. And then Drew turned around and showed that she did buy something. She bought her son a blazer. I think she said the blazer was like $2,000, I think. But in Kelly's confessional, she stick about the fact that Drew didn't purchase anything. So who do y'all believe? Do y'all believe Drew or do y'all believe Kelly? Because Kelly is sticking to her thing that Drew ain't that shit. But Drew saying that she got proof that she did order her son a blazer and it was like $2,000. So who do y'all believe? Y'all get the likes up. Can I get 200? There's almost 300 people in here. Can I get 200 likes instead of it sitting on 140 funky ass likes? Can I get two? So basically, none of y'all believe Drew. All of y'all believe, all of y'all believe Kelly. Okay. Drew bought the cheapest thing that she could find. Well, listen, Drew is going through a divorce. All right. Drew is a mama going through a divorce. So I mean, can we really be expecting her to go out here and break the bank? I'm just being devil's advocate. Should we really be out here counting her coins in her pockets? And is it wise for her to go out here and try to break the bank, trying to prove something to these hoes? I'm just being devil's advocate. Being devil's advocate. I mean, should we expect that from her? And should she really be out here doing that, trying to keep up with the Joneses? Like, if she did get what she can afford, Kelly, that's enough. At least she gave some. And $2,000 is not cheap. For folk like me, that ain't cheap. I mean, maybe to folk like y'all who got it like that, maybe 2 stacks is cheap. But to me, girl, if you don't get out my face, I know something. Especially when we be having fundraisers and it's hard to get niggas to donate $5. So I don't want to hear none of that. All right. So was Kenya and Portia and Kelly. Yeah, but see, first of all, Kenya only got one child. She got about what, 3 of them? And her nigga living in her damn basement. So again, like she had to go so far as to find Dennis for work. So it's like I said, everybody's situation is completely different. Yeah, we understand so did Kenya, and yeah, we understand so did Kelly, but everybody's situation is different. So, like I say, is it really wise for us to be sitting around here trying to pocket watch what Drew's spending and what Drew got going on in the midst of a messy ass divorce with children? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Shamia letting the ladies hear her new song, and the entire time Portia ain't nothing but a hating ass slaughter horror who's once again showing you, Shamia, who she's always been, a jealous woman. All right. She's sitting over here trying to throw shade, talking about something. Is that you? I thought that was Drew. Why would Shamia be playing one of Drew's songs? Wouldn't Drew be playing her own damn song to let the table listen to it? Like, you sitting here trying to throw shade, but you throwing lazy ass shade. Like, It didn't make any sense to me. You sitting here telling this girl you know her voice. Obviously, you don't. Drew and Shamia sounds absolutely nothing alike. I can hear Drew's voice, and I could tell her voice in the song. Like nothing about that gave Drew Sidora. Nah, you was just being a shady ass cunt, and I'm sick of you. That's what you were doing. You was too busy being a shady. So while playing the game, Portia tells Angela that she heard some stuff about Charles. I mean, is it the same info we heard about him having a baby out there? Even with that having been the case, Portia, I don't think it's wise for you to be out here trying to drag out or bring out what you've heard about somebody else's husband. I don't feel as though you're in the lane to do that. Like, see, everybody got their own lane. Baby, that's not your lane. What somebody else's husband did, what somebody else's husband got going on, what the street said about somebody else's husband, yes, you don't need to go down that road. Because all of those ladies could read you the fuck down about the shit they've heard about your primate, including him getting picked up by the Iceman. So I mean, I would not go down that road if I was you. Leave people husbands alone. Leave people relationships alone. Leave people marriages alone. Anyway, leave Charles alone because the way he talks to his wife, he wouldn't have any problems cussing Portia out. I didn't say nothing about him. All I asked was it the same tea that we heard about him having an outside baby on long in the tooth and nose ass Angela. That's all I said. Is it the same thing we heard? Because I did hear that. And I just said, is it the same thing we heard? But even if that is the case, bitch, you shut the fuck up. You can't talk about that. Okay, that was all I said. Talk about son Lee Charles alone. I ain't said that about y'all. Oh, I was about to say, Tiffany, I ain't said nothing about y'all. Like, I ain't said nothing about y'all. And the gag is, Portia really ain't saying nothing about y'all. So, I mean, if it's the same thing, but she still don't need to be running her damn mouth, period. Anyway, Brittany reads her question about how can Team Twirl ever speak nicely to Brittany or whatever. And then Brittany does the absolute most. Kenya decides to leave because she made it very clear she's not arguing with a peasant. And the peasant isn't going to get no camera time off her. So Brittany completely ruined the entire dinner because she's a single black female who just can't, she like, anyway, Brittany mentions having a pistol and all type of a pow pow and all type of heavy artillery, and that was the end of the episode. Bravo, I got a problem with y'all because what I don't understand though is now again, was Team Twirl absolutely wrong for pulling out those pictures about Brittany? No, not in my opinion, because at the end of the day, if she says she found them somewhere, she found them somewhere. I ain't got no proof that she did. And at the end of the day, Brittany already let it be known that she was already a whore in high school, dancing and all of these niggas' videos in high school. So she done already said that. She done already admitted to dating Officer Ricky Ross the Boss when he had titties bigger than hers. You understand? Like I felt like Brittany has already done enough to show her damn character within 4 episodes. That if you ask me, I'm not even mad that Kenya did what she did because you got your ass up here threatening me about having all type of heavy artillery because I didn't give you the proper hug that you was looking for. And she can still sit her twiggish ass up on the platform. But What Team Twirl did was just absolutely too much and out of bounds and out of pockets, and she's no longer to be around. I don't understand that logic, Bravo. I will never understand that logic. You can't make me understand that logic, and that's really all I got for that. Okay, that's really all I got for that. That's really all I got for that. Looking at it, Brittany has been looking for a problem with Team Twirl from the very beginning. She purposely held on to this situation, but we're seeing 4 episodes. That could have been in about a 2 to 3 months time period. She's still holding on to this same issue. Every time she gets around her, she's just looking for something to want to get at her with. Team Twirl done had enough. But what she did was just so unbearable. But yet, y'all could sit up and will allow Angela to get up here and basically threaten mortal harm to this woman. Because what else do you think a Pow is gonna do? And oh, let me call my good Judy, aka my husband. And even he had to tell you that you was doing too much. Shut the fuck up. Even we caught that moment. Even he had to be like, "Yo, shut up!" Like it ain't that deep. But then the minute that Kenya decides to go to hell, she got to be demoted. She can't have this. She can't have that. Be clear. Be clear. Brittany got her first. Brittany threatened her first. Brittany would not let that shit go. Brittany kept picking and prodding and prodding and this, that thing, and the other. Again, I'm not saying that what Team Twirl did was right, but you're not gonna keep fucking with me. That's what we're not gonna do. Kenya says the chick was pressing her for 3 weeks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just like she did the absolute most. None of it was that damn deep for you to be up here threatening to get a pow pow. And who does that to Team Twirl? Over your lesbian ass marriage that don't nobody give a fuck about. Just like we don't give a fuck about that damn 10K ring. You care about that. We don't. Like, I got a pow pow. I got for what? Because she didn't speak to you the way you wanted her to speak to you? Because she didn't hug you as tight as you wanted her to? She not your mama. She ain't even your mammy. Something is wrong with that. Like, Brittany is something is mentally wrong with her. And I think that's why her and Miss Michael work out. T, did you see how she lied in next week's episode? Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw. Something is mentally wrong with her. She's mentally draining. She's mentally draining. She's self-absorbed. She feels like everything has to revolve and be around her, about her. Like, girl. Like, you caused all that commotion and uproar because she didn't squeeze you tighter for a hug. You pressed over a hug and you pressed over. It's given like she thought her and Kenya was gonna be besties. Right. And y'all could have. You screwed it up being thirsty and pressed. So, like I said, I personally don't give a damn what she did to Brittany. Brittany had it coming. Brittany been looking for an issue with her since episode 1, and I just do not care. That's what you get for constantly poking and prodding somebody that's not bothering you. That's not bothering you. You can't start a fire and then try to dictate how it gets put out. You started that, Brittany. You got what you got because you started that. Then you threatened that damn woman on national TV for nothing. So yeah, if you asking me, I don't give a damn why Kenya did what she did. So what? Who cares? Who cares? She wanted a problem, so she got one. So I don't understand what everybody is upset about. She wanted an issue, she got one. Oh well. You sent for Kenya and she came. Right. You summoned that lady and she showed up. She showed up. You got the Kenya that you was looking for. And she was trying not to go there with you. She kept being peaceful with you. She kept trying to give you hugs and still speak to you because Kenya can be petty and not speak to you and not give you a hug. She could have came in and hugged everybody but you and sat right the hell down. She didn't do that to you. So whatever. You got what you was looking for. Deal with. We've seen Kenya be petty. She didn't do that to you. I don't know what to give you. Yeah, it was already on the internet. It was. I don't care what nobody says. It was already on the internet. When you get up here and admit to shaking your ass in niggas' music videos in high school, being video vixens and that, yeah, like, yeah, they should. Child, Portia ain't getting no villain edit. This is what Portia is giving. The camera can only use what Portia give it. Portia knows this. She's been on the show long enough. The camera can only use what you give it. The hot mic can only pick up what you say. So, nah, nah. Y'all, can I get 200 likes? It's 330 of y'all. I need 200 likes. It's still sitting on 183. I need 200 likes. I asked for that yesterday. Kenya has been vindicated, and I'm sad I am Bravo because they should have taken Brit's threats seriously. Right, right. That was the calm Kenya, but the old Kenya would have read her for Phil. Sure would have. Sure would have. And wouldn't have held back. She'd have told Britt exactly what she thought about her. Kenya said that's why she left because Bravo didn't have her back. Word on the block is her so-called business been out of business. Ooh. Mm-mm. Let me get 5 more likes, y'all. Then I'm satisfied. I need 5 more people to like it. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got. But y'all make sure to be here tomorrow in the morning at 11:15 because baby, the way I'm gonna wear um um the breathless wonder and his wife out, it ain't gonna be pretty. And Quadisha, I'm gonna have to give you a little bit too. I am Quadisha. Quadisha, I'm gonna have to tag your ass real good too. Because I don't understand how you could get up here and try to throw shade at Sweet Tea for not being able to have a baby from Gregory when you ain't got nail one from Gregory or Kirk ass. All right? You got to go through the same things that she got to go through. The only difference is you way older than her. So I might would pipe down on all of those baby jokes if I was you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get everybody together tomorrow. I'm going to get everybody together tomorrow. I'm going to wear everybody ass out tomorrow. Because for you to sit over here and act like a fetus crawled out of your coochie, girl, please. She won't defend the Sweet Tea. She was being damn messy. That's what she was doing. She was being damn messy. She won't take it up for her. She was being damn messy. Y'all quit falling for the damn Kool-Aid. She was being damn messy. Talking about something she was taking up for her and she took it the wrong way. Nah, she didn't. She was being damn messy. See, who do you think look more like Latoya Jackson or Kelly? What? Tell Quiet to give back the stolen Rolls Royce. All King's tears coming out. A show is thank you the truth because they said he was found guilty about that situation. I saw that shit yesterday. I ain't talk about it. I said I was gonna bring it up tomorrow. But yeah, I saw the story that came out that said he was found guilty of that core. Mm-hmm. I don't need to listen to it again, Eartha. It's fine. You drinking the Kool-Aid, and that's cool. I don't need to listen to it again. I heard what I needed to hear. She was being damn messy. That's my opinion. I plant my ass on that hill, super glued it, and that's where it's at. Sitting on Velcro on top of my hill. She was being damn messy. Anyway, I done reached my hour. That's it. That's all I got. So, like I said, y'all make sure to be here tomorrow morning at 11:15 a.m. because I'm gonna wear all their asses out on Married to Medicine. Um, um, and that's really all I got. I ain't got no more. Y'all make sure to like up this live, keep the discussion popping down in the comments section, and I will see y'all tomorrow in the morning. Oop, wrong one. See, I'm so ready to get to that child. Anyway, bye.